Happy Monday. How's everybody doing? Let's walk for a few minutes. Get in these steps. That is what it's all about. Thank you for coming in. Going to be a quick walk. It is 79 degrees Fahrenheit and expected rain today. It's another gloomy day, yet a beautiful day. Thanks for the thumbs up. Welcome in Life with Marlene. Shout out Life with Marlene. So happy to see you. Just out here getting some steps. Just a quick pop up walk with me. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I'm just walking in my yard and up and down my driveway to get in some steps. Happy New Week to you, Marlene, as well. Sunshine to Sunset with Rashonda. Hello, Rashonda. Welcome in. Shout out Sunshine to Sunset with Rashonda. So happy to see you, Rashonda. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? Shout out Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you for coming. Shout out Chef Hit Dice. Thank you for coming. Just getting in some steps, guys. Just a pop up. Happy to see all of you. Shout out member Praying Couple Cooking Series. So happy to see you back, Rashonda. Welcome back. I have missed you. So happy to see you. Hope all is well. In my backyard, walking around. It's a gloomy day out here. Welcome, Joshua Gabriel. Gabriel, shout out. I see the sky. It's a beautiful day. Though it may be gloomy, it's still a beautiful day. Glad you're doing well, Rashonda. I think about you often. I think one of the last videos, you were moving, I believe. I think your niece or son going to college someplace. And then I believe you were moving to another location. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm getting you mixed up with someone else, correct me. Shout out to member Life with Tasharia. I think I've been saying Tasharia. Is it Tasharia or is it Tasharia? Life with Tasharia. Tasharia. So it's Tasharia. Is that right? I don't remember what it was the second. Tasharia. Beautiful name. I do not want to butcher it because it is so pretty. Tasharia. For those of you who may not know, Tasharia's name was Wellness with Frugamama. That's her formal name. Shout out channel members and everybody. I looked at your name and looked at it and I said, I think it's Tasharia. I was a little bit off when I said Tasharia, but Tasharia, when I looked at the spelling and kind of sounded out, I said, I think she pronounces it Tasharia. Good morning. Shout out and welcome member Pitts Life. Happy to see you. Shout out and welcome channel member Sirius S, a Virgo, Georgia. Are planning a trip to your state tomorrow. Welcome in Frank G. Life. Thank you for coming. I have 3 or 4 people in the chat from Georgia. Shout out Georgia. Peachtree State, the great state of Georgia. I hope I haven't missed anyone. If this is your first or second time with us, you are welcome, welcome, welcome. you are a regular or a long-time friend, you already know you're working. Just looking at the street a little ways. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. 6,000 out here walking with me. I appreciate you. I got a lot to do in the house, a lot of housework. I've been spending time with my grandchildren, spending nights with them. Got a lot to do. Got a clean house. Thank you so much, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Not exactly Hotlanta, but nearby, kind of nearby. You're out here, the birdies or crickets or whatever. Out here making noises, sounds of nature. Let's go on the grass for a moment. The grass needs cutting once again. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks to the ones who may be watching from the tower, watchtower. Thank you for those who will catch the replay. Y'all see fall is in the air. Look at the leaves on the ground. They are those beautiful autumn colors, that rust color and brown. And they're coming from this crepe myrtle. Welcome in and shout out channel member April Showers Network. Thanks so much, Sirius. I'm about to wind this live down because I've got a lot to do. Got to do some housework today and fix me some breakfast. Good morning. How are you? I'm doing well. How's the baby? Good. You too. Be careful out here walking. That's one of my down the street neighbors. For the love, Sirius S. Thank you for the emojis. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you being here. Thanks for the 8,000 walking with me. This is my last lap. I've noticed when I go back and look at some of the, listen to some of the lives, it be tripping, breaking up, doing whatever. So I apologize for that. Okay, we're taking it to the patio. I like to show off my plants. So I am going to show you, give you a quick show of the plants and how they're coming along. Have an awesome day yourself. Many blessings. Pretty Couple Cooking Series. Okay, just a quick showing of the plants. They're doing well. Many of them. My other fig tree that has not begun giving yet. Gotta pull some brown leaves off. Okay, that's a quick showing of my patio garden. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming by. It is 79 degrees Fahrenheit and a 55% chance of rain today. Thanks, moderators, for all you do. Thank you for welcoming long distance. I heard my phone ringing once I came to the patio. I heard my phone ringing inside as well. Have a safe and blessed day yourself, Sirius. And we're praying for all of the children everywhere to have a safe, successful, and exciting school year 2025 through 2026. Yes, we have to pray over our children, not just our own biological children and grandchildren, but we're praying for safety for all of the children because so much is happening out here. Have a blessed day yourself. Sunshine to sunset with Rashonda, and I am coming over to visit you. Yes, Tasharia, we are praying for all children that they will be safe because I've been hearing stories of children um, getting in wrong vehicles or getting on the wrong bus or walking and shouldn't be walking. We had a situation here a few years ago where a child walked off from the school, and I guess people in charge are going to really, really have to be paying attention because when you have little ones, they may not, though they know that they are riders, but if an adult tells them to walk on, that child may not be like every child to say no. I am riding. My mom is picking me up. My grandmom is picking me up, or whatever. We have to teach these children, talk to these children every day about stranger danger. My grandson is going to be 6 years old next month, but he is a homeschooler. He's in the first grade, and every day or every week we mention stranger danger. Don't talk to people that you don't know. Don't take candy. Don't take anything. You cannot help anyone find their missing puppy. None of that because these things are only to lure children in by these nasty pedophiles. There was an incident in my city a few years ago where this child was on the churchyard and this man came on the grounds and scooped this baby girl up. and ran around to the other side to hop in, but she was smart enough that she opened that door and fled. Did they ever catch the pedophile? Not to my knowledge. So we have to take care of our children. We have to talk to our children. We have to watch out for each other's children, even if they're not our own. If we see something suspicious going on with a child, we need to appear and stand, you know, intercede and see what's going on. Yeah, they need prayer daily. They need love. They need attention. They need to be taught. They need to be trained. They need to be schooled about what is out here. And it doesn't matter who it is, you know, it's just certain things that even you don't allow certain family members to be involved with your children. I mean, we have to watch and pray. We can't just pray and close our eyes. We have to be watchful. We have to be prayerful. We have to pay attention. We have to be suspicious of things. It's not a bad thing to be suspicious of people. I mean, even if you know them, they're acting a certain type of way. I asked a man one time, why are you looking at that girl like that? You know, oh, I wasn't looking, was I looking some kind of way? Yes. Why are you eyeballing that child? You know, when you see these people doing these things, and I knew him, but when you see people doing things, I don't care if you know them, I don't care if they're family, you need to ask because no grown man should be undressing a child or an adult with his eyes. And we see this a lot. Why are you staring like you in a trance at a child, looking that child up and down? Why would you do that? Welcome in, precious pieces. Thank you so much. And sometimes people think we have to just watch the girls. No, we have to watch the boys and the girls. We do not want our children to get caught up in any type of pedophilia or, you know, potential some type of the wrong harassment or involvement without me saying. So we have to watch boys and girls. We have to be concerned if we see a child roaming around, wandering around without an adult. We need to speak to that child and see what's going on with that child and call the authority. Welcome in. Shout out channel member Sweet Ree. I hope you are having a wonderful, beautiful day as well. Welcome in and shout out at home with Lisa. Lisa. Thank you all for coming. Happy to see you, Sweet Ree. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you all. Welcome in and shout out Lisa Bell. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Shout out Lisa Bell. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so every year that a new school year comes up, we talk a lot about taking care of our children, watching our children, and children need to walk in groups. If they're walking home, there is a family member of a family of mine. The girl was, she was a big girl, probably eighth grade. Some man tried to get her in his vehicle, but she got away. And she was, I mean, it's a lot. Not with just the children, with adults. Some lady was walking. This man grabbed her, and she got a picture of him. She had her phone, and she quickly was able to get a picture of him, and he was caught. And guess what? He was a teenager, y'all. So we got to be careful. It's a lot going on, not just in my city, but other cities and states that I read about, that I hear about. So let's be careful, even as adults. Let's watch before we get in our vehicles. I always kind of check the tag number of my vehicle because there are some cars out there that may look like my car, and I want to be sure I'm getting in the right car because I don't want to make it appear that I am pulling on somebody else's car when I'm really not. So I try to kind of look at my tag number before I go to my car. So that's a good idea to pay attention to your tag numbers. I've had a car to park right beside me that looked very much like my car, but it wasn't. So we have to be careful of that. Just be careful of everything. And I welcome you all, Patty Cake Crew. Yes, Korean Cup of Cooking Series. Thanks for being here, Patty Crew. Thank you so much, everybody. And I hope I haven't missed it, anybody. But y'all be careful. Watch your surroundings. Be careful who you're talking to. I'm going to tell you one other story that happened in my city a few months ago. I was told of this story that a lady was at a light, a traffic light, and this person was panhandling. And the story, allegedly, that I was told is that when she went in her purse, the person tried to snatch her purse because she had a purse right there, going in it, I guess kind of on her steering wheel. And the person tried to take her arm off. And I understand allegedly she had a sprain. So we have to be careful. We want to be helpful. We want to help as many as we can, and that's okay. But let's just be mindful. Let's use common sense and wisdom and discernment. And if we don't have it, pray and ask God to give it to us. You can't just walk up to every and anybody and just start opening up your wallets or your purses, because some people are not well meaning. Thank you, moderators. So let's just be careful out here when I remember years ago, my husband fussed at me because we were at a certain store and I was going in and somebody was there and they asked for money, and not thinking, I'm going to open my wallet and pull out, you know, a couple of dollars. My husband fussed at me. And it taught me, I wasn't hard headed. I didn't do that. If I don't have some money in my pocket that I could just reach in my pocket and give to you, I'm not opening up my purse. Thank you so much, Joshua Gabriel. I'm not opening up my purse for somebody to snatch or whatever. Everybody's not going to do that. But how do we know who will and who won't? So just use wisdom in all things. You like my plants? Yes, they are growing. They are beautiful. Many of them look really, really. Thank you all for interacting with each other. And Frank G. Life said people need to watch what they wear going out in public too. Yes. And I used to carry purses. When I go to a store, I just take an old sling bag that I can put around my shoulder, across my chest, and, you know, take that because people are snatching anything and everything. Be careful even in your own homes because there's a lot going on, home invasions and robberies and people knocking on windows and stuff like that in the middle of the night. I'm hearing about all of these things going on allegedly, but I don't think people are lying. about that. Crossbody bag, yes, that's what I do at home, with Lisa. I wear a sling crossbody bag, yes, and I have all of the zippers in front of me. So you can't even wear a knapsack on your back because who knows who will try to go in your bag. And I remember when I was in college, and this has been many years ago, a friend of mine was walking down the streets downtown, and somebody tried to take her arm off, trying to, we used to wear the shoulder bags, tried to take her arm off to get her back. I mean, and that's been many, many years ago. So nothing has changed. Everything that has happened before is happening now. It's nothing new under the sun. So we just have to watch. Shout out and thank you for coming, 755 Media LLC. We just have to be watchful. We have to be careful. And sometimes people will look, they will size you up. They will even look at the vehicle you may be driving. You don't have to have a penny in your pocket. But sometimes they size you up by the vehicle you drive, they follow you, and that's another thing. These are just some safety tips that's coming to my mind. When we're driving and if we see a car that's making every turn we make and right on our tails or close to it, pay attention to that. That happened to my daughter and I probably 10 years ago. We had left a Walmart. This truck came behind us, didn't think anything about it. So I went to the Winn Dixie that was a ways away from the Walmart. The truck stopped in the parking lot when I stopped. So I paid attention to that. So I told my daughter, I'm not getting out. I'm just going to leave and go home. When we left the parking lot, he left the parking lot. We came down this long country road coming home. The truck came down the long road behind us. So we didn't go home. We kind of went to another neighborhood and lost him. And then I looked, we paid attention. We didn't see a truck behind us anywhere. And then we zoomed into our neighborhood. But we have to watch things like that. Um, we can't be too careful. And as I said, this stuff flim flamming and scamming. My mom was flim flammed over 50 years ago in front of a store. So this is not anything new. It's just that they have more devices now. They can tap into more things. They can scam you that way. I mean, we have access to getting addresses and where people live and stuff like that. I recently blotted out my house because I mean it's just so much on one of these sites that will show your home and stuff. I blotted my home out because I don't want the wrong person to be. I mean, because you got people that are whiz on computers, they are hackers, and they're just sitting up studying people and places and where people live, and everybody is not well meaning. So we got to be mindful. And I'm going to leave you with this: be mindful of how you treat others, but also be mindful of how you allow others to treat you. I think sometimes we forget about that part. We always say, be careful how you treat everybody. That's true, and I agree. And be careful how you allow everybody to treat you. I mean, that's just on period. Welcome in, Jill's Comfort Zone. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're getting ready to get off. Thank you for the love. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you to all of those who will watch replay or part of the replay, 10 minutes of the replay. I appreciate that as well because that is support. Welcome in, beautiful Charlotte Urban Gardener. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. I've been over there watching what you're doing in the garden, watching your refresh of your patio, your new DIY project with your grill. It looks very nice, very beautiful. Thank you all beautifuls for coming in. I appreciate it so much. So, with that said, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you, and may the Lord makes his face to shine upon you. I didn't intend to come out and stay for 15 minutes at max, but I just started talking. Thank you so much, Charlotte Urban Gardener. Thank you, honey, for the blessing, for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day, Jill. Jill's Comfort Zone. Shout out Jill's Comfort Zone. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the love, Charlotte Urban Gardener. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a blessed Monday and rest of your week. Take care, all of you, until we meet again on these YouTube highways and byways. Be safe out here on these YT streets, as well as be safe physically, personally, where you live. Pre-retirement days, comfort foods, and more. Welcome in. Shout out member, pre-retirement days, comfort foods, and more. Once again, thank you, Charlotte Urban Gardener. Thank you so very much for your kindness. Thank you all. And we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm going to let you all speak to pre-retirement days and Jill's comfort zone since they just came in the door. Thanks for your interactions, everybody. Thank you, Praying Couple Cooking Series. You have an amazing, wonderful day as well. Thanks for the love, for the hearts, whoever may be giving them. Thank you so much for the reaction hearts. I love to give reaction hearts. Every live I go in, I give those hearts. Welcome in, Keisha H. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Shout out Keisha H. To set this here for a moment. Excuse the noise. Just gonna sit right here before I end it, giving an opportunity to speak to those who may have just come in. Hello, Crooked Peach. How you doing? Pitt's Life. Shout out Pitt's Life. Member. Shout out Crooked Peach. Member. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Keisha H, for the super chat. Always your pleasure to visit with. Yours, Miss Pat. Thank you so much, Keisha. I appreciate you. I appreciate the super chats from Keisha H and Charlotte Urban Gardening. Thank you guys so much for the love. Thanks for everything. I will just share this with you guys. We have to always be looking for bargains and to be frugal, to be watching our money. And Frugal Mama knows well about this. Um, we have a storage, and we have had the storage for a while. And over the time, which I should have kind of cleared it out, but some things we do have there that we need to have there. But over time, the storage bill has gone up to 120 some bucks monthly. So my daughter is always looking around for better, for bargains, and being frugal, the person she is. She just found a storage that's closer to where we live. And guess what? She told me if you schedule or get one online, $21 a month. If you get it in person, $41 a month. So what do you guys think I am going to do? I'm going to sort through some stuff, get rid of some stuff, and some things that we may not be able to get rid of. We're going to move to that small storage because we have just a small storage space now. So we're going to get rid of that storage. So we're going out to look at the one that she found online, which is so close to our home. Just going to look at it this week. So how cool is that? Yes, we're all praying for our sister Pitt's life. Yeah, I thought it's very cool, Crooked Peach. Very cool. Do you have your email info in your bio? Okay, she's talking to Meredith. Okay. Yeah, so yes, we're still praying for Pitt's life and her family because they had a great loss. And I know it's going to take time for them all to process and get used to the idea of it all, what has happened. So let's just keep her uplifted daily in prayer. And I do. Yes, it is, Keisha. And I'm going to sort through some stuff and get rid of some stuff. And it's not just my stuff in there. So, yes, we're going to, until we can do something further with the stuff that we can't get rid of or nobody will pick up. But that's what we will do for the meantime. It's a very good deal, Keisha. And it's a new storage, and I bet eventually they will increase the price, but that's okay. By then, I hope to have the whole thing. You know, it's sometimes it's hard to even give away stuff. People just, you know, I know my daughter had some baby items that she wanted to give away, and the person called and said it was two people. She had two different things, and two different people called and needed it. So she was leaving home, and she's, you know, they had to go. So she left the things with the name of the person on each of them. One person did pick up her item. I mean, giveaway. The other one didn't pick up and didn't call. So weeks and weeks and weeks later, she comes back and asks for the stuff once more. But by then, my daughter had already gifted it to someone else. So sometimes you can't even give stuff away. Yeah, well, you know, Praying Couple Cooking Series, I just kind of let it ran since some people came in later so they could interact with some others. And after they were talking, I just kept it going. We had to let my grandmother's storage go. We're from 20 and 20 to 85 in 2020. Over 90 years old, and we decided it was best to let go. Yes, Keisha, when we first got that storage, it was like 50 some dollars. It's been some years ago now. And over time, it has gone up to 121. Well, before it jumped from the 50 something, it jumped to another price, and now this price. And so I said, this is just a bit too much. Recently jumped up to 121, and this is the last straw with that. Shout out and thanks for coming. Still classy. Yes, I know you. I have been to your home. I've been to your home and looked at a lot of your content. Thanks, Crooked Peach, for the emojis, members emojis. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I hope I haven't missed anyone. When I left to go in the house and answer the phone, and that was what my daughter was wanting to tell me. Welcome, 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 everybody. The sugar $11 a bag. Now it's over. Ooh, Oh my goodness, everything. And when you decide to use different, healthier choices, those things cost the most. They cost the most. And when we're shopping, we look for non GMO and we look for the natural, no artificial flavors or colorings and stuff like that. And compared to the other stuff, it's a lot. But we make a choice whether we want to eat healthier or do we just want to keep consuming garbage. You're going to try using the honey, okay? Your honey, okay? Everything, everything. Go in the store thinking I'm going to get 3 or 4 things. Well, I'll see other things that I need pick up. Didn't plan to spend more than $50. I've come out $200, $210. And then I look at the bags and I don't have too much at all. And I've shown you on grocery hauls where I paid all this money but really don't have a lot. I understand Crooked Peach that we all should be thinking about eating healthier, making healthier choices. And that is so good, Keisha. You raise so many healthy looking veggies and fruits in your garden. Blessing you well. I want to get there. I want to be like you when I grow up, Keisha. The little stuff I have is not a lot, but I want to grow more and more. I didn't have a good crop in the yard this summer because of the heat and the insect, the bugs, and all of this, and worms ate up a lot of my mustards. I didn't get any mustards from the yard, and it was so hot some days in triple digits. So I didn't um, do well with my in-ground garden, but my back porch is doing. My plants look good, but I'm waiting on them to have an abundance. All these tomatoes and cucumbers and eggplants and all of these things that I see people harvesting. I want to get there one day. I did better last season in the garden. Yes, that's right, uh, Meredith. It is hard to know what is healthy because some people can't even eat tomatoes, because of the acid. Yeah, the heat, the bugs, the rain. It's been a lot, Keisha. Winter growing. I'm gonna try to winter grow, and I've been thinking about the hydroponics. No, we don't, Pitts Life. We do not get much at all for our money. I can remember back in the days, they used to have these large brown paper bags, and if my mom went out to make grocery and had 2 or 3 large brown paper bags, we had a lot of food, a lot of food. But it's not like that anymore. Mary's here. Her father-in-law was just here this weekend, and he was telling me how every Friday we give him $2, and yeah, the whole family every week for $2. I can remember when my mom was spending like $30 and $40 in the grocery store. And as I said, these large brown paper bags full. The pepper plants in the greenhouse. Keisha says I'm going to try to overwinter my pepper plants in the greenhouse. Okay. Now we got some. I have with my grandparents where they did winter sowing inside, and this nice, pretty plant that you see right here. This plant, these were seeds, and they sowed a lot of pepper seeds. So there's three in that planter, and I have one, two, three. So about six different pepper plants, and I don't know what kind they are, but we were trying to sow the banana plants, the bell peppers, banana peppers, bell peppers, and other peppers, cayenne peppers. But right now, we've only been getting the sweet peppers. It's been the only thing given right now. Right, Keisha H. Absolutely. Not these days. Yeah. Shoot. I can remember when my our family had rent with my mom and dad, like $20 and $25 monthly for rent. Yeah, it's been a long, long time ago, many, many years ago, but not today. And I know some of these properties are very much overpriced. They're not worth all that people be asking. But what can you do? A drive-through meal. That's right, uh, Meredith. You're right. These days, yes, $25 a month. Yes, and my dad was a longshoreman. He worked on the ships in New Orleans, and he made good money back in the day. And rent was so cheap. Rent was so cheap. My mom didn't do a lot of work back in those days. She was more of a housewife. But yes, rent was that cheap. We had a lot because rent was cheap, grocery was cheap, gasoline was cheap, uh, energy bills, gas bills, all of this, water bill, garbage, all of this stuff was cheap. It's a longshoreman. Okay, longshoreman. Well, and even back in the day, they made money. They made a lot of money. Keisha, don't mention the HOA. Don't mention the HOA. They have increased the price of HOA from the time that we lived out here. We've lived out here up to now. It is just out of sight. And I don't see a thing that they're doing because we don't even have a clubhouse in my small community. We have a playground for the children, but we do not even have a clubhouse. We got a pond and you can only fish and release in that. And we have a small playground for the young kiddos or the young children. Um, the island coming in looks good, but that's it. I don't understand because we do our own yard care. We pay people to come in. I mean, people who live out here, some pay people to come in and do it, some do it themselves. But I don't understand what all the money is for. Welcome in JG3G 3S I'm sorry, J3GS Farms. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. We have clubhouse, pool, tennis court, and playground. I have not used any of it in you. See, we don't even have that. My community is small. One way in, it's gated, but it's one way in, one way out. And all we have is a nice looking island, a pond, and the small playground. Nothing else. But there's a community across from us nearby. They have the tennis court and the see, I don't know if they have a pool, but I know they got ponds and tennis court, clubhouses, and stuff like that. But their HOA is astronomical. I mean, it is very expensive, exorbitant, very expensive. The way things are going, the prices of everything, and just the general unrest of the world has me feel like the people, must come together and help each other, or we are not going to get through it. Yes, we need to help each other as much as possible. So happy to see you, J3GS Farms. Here it is. The goal is to head east to West Africa, God willing, after son is out of college. And Keisha, a lot of people a lot of Americans are moving to other countries. I've heard of people going to Africa, to Canada, to, and I heard one creator said they are looking at Vietnam. Um, let's see, and Americans are just moving. They're moving to different places because people are sick and tired of crying. Yeah, I'm trying to leave the country myself. Keisha, Vietnam is where we're going. Yes, you did say that, Pitts Life. Vietnam. Yes, Vietnam. Yes. We research and we go to where we think is best for us. And there's another one my daughter was talking about where they have, oh, I can't think of the name of it. They have, Pitts, what is the name of that other country we talked about on your channel the other day, the other night? They have a community of Americans over there. We knew a man from here who was military, and he married a lady from over there, and he lived over there for a long time. It's not the Philippines, but what is it? What's that other one we talked about? Pitt's Life, where Americans are moving to, because I think you said you all had looked at that one too. You had been looking at that country. You've never been off the East Coast. An East decision. Easy decision is what Still Classy says. That will make it an easy decision. Husband is from Senegal, West Africa. Okay. Yes, Americans are leaving. They're leaving this country. They're fed up um, with the way things are in this country. So people are looking for better options in terms of looking for health care and not so much crime, because crime has gotten out of hand in these states, and it is very scary. Thank you so much, Joshua Gabriel. Oh, I can't think of the other country. Oh my goodness. My daughter has looked at it's wow, I can't think of it right now. But anyway, um, we have to do what best fits us. And I understand, Keisha, you waiting on your son to graduate. My grandson, this is his first year, first day in class of college today, and his mom is already talking about once he graduates and wherever he goes, she's looking forward to going too. I know he had mentioned that he wanted to visit Africa by the time he's 21. So I don't know, life takes on a lot of changes. And Crooked P said, I have to go, but I must get some work done, Miss Patty Chat. Love you all. Love you too, Meredith. Be kind to each other. That's right. Love yourselves. That's right. Celebrate yourselves. I always say, celebrate yourselves. Don't wait on anyone else to do it. Scary is a good word to describe a situation here in the USA. Yes, Keisha, it's very scary. The more I hear, the more it doesn't feel good. Blessings to you, Meredith. Take care. Thank you for coming and spending time with us. Thank you all for coming. And I think we are about to leave now, but we just wanted to share some safety tips and to talk about our situations and what's going on around us. New York has some bad neighbors, and most of neighborhoods are safe. Well, that's good, Joshua. Stay safe in the safe neighborhoods. You're going to have, in the States, you're always going to have areas that are not as good as others, but we learn those areas and try to stay away. But it's to the point now, um, things are gravitating to the outer parts of the city, and you know, things are happening everywhere. It's not just on a particular side, it's just all over now. So we have to be mindful of everything. Lactose milk, and did I see lactose? Yeah, I don't drink lactose milk. I drink the coconut and water blend milk. Um, for the past probably more than a year now, I've been drinking or using that on cereal or cooking or whatever. I use that, or if I'm cooking certain dishes, I use just the coconut milk. I have the liquid, and I also have the packs that you can mix with water. So that's the type of milk that I'm drinking and using at this point. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for the 10,000 in the building. But I'm going to go in the house and get some work done. And you all have a blessed rest of your day and rest of your week. And I will see you guys. We'll do this another time soon. Much love to you. Blessings to you all. Peace, love, hugs to you, 755 Media, LLC. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you all. And we will see you on the next one. Thank you for the hearts, the love. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all of your love and support here. And even if I'm not on live, you show me a lot of support. Thank you so much. And I want to thank Keisha H. for the super chat. And I want to thank Charlotte Urban Gardner for this super chat as well. Thank you both. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Monique, how are you doing? We're about to get out, Monique. But thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. And if you will, go back and listen to at least some of the replay. In the beginning, I was walking and showing you my garden, and then we just moved into talking about some safety tips and just talking about issues as well. Thank you so much, darling.